What's up? Welcome to Marvin Hunter Speaks. And today we will be covering social responsibility. Those who don't have it are nothing new under the sun. So check this out. After the election, everybody's talking about it. It's the topic at hand no matter where you go, right? But a lot of the conversation is revolving around people who didn't vote, and why. Seeing that the election is so close, it's really troubling to a lot of people that so many people still, with all that's at stake, still refuse to vote. But I submit to you that these people are nothing new. It's nothing new, and it's nothing to get your feathers all ruffled about. Case in point, my dad, before he passed, was 70-something years old. My dad took pride in maintaining friends that he had from elementary school. And it was impressive, seeing that, most of us, hell, we ain't friends with people that we knew last year. Well, one day I was visiting my dad, and my dad had a friend that was visiting. He hadn't seen this guy in over 20-something years. And this was one of his friends from when he was a little boy, like elementary school, right? When they were sitting there talking about the old days, this and that, and my dad used to work for the civil rights. He was in SNCC, and he marched, and he got shot at in churches trying to register people to vote. He got led off of people's property with a gun in his mouth, all up in the Delta of Mississippi. He got firebombed while he was asleep in a boarding house during Freedom Summer. Along with his peers. I had never met this gentleman before, but I was happy to meet him because my dad was excited that he was there. And if my dad cool with you, you're cool with me. So they was talking about the old days, and some kind of way the civil rights era, the 60s, came up. And this guy said something very interesting and weird to me. He was talking about my dad and the people that were like him that were involved in the civil rights. And he was like, I wasn't going to do none of that stupid shit. And I found that to be peculiar, right? My dad didn't blink an eye. He was just happy his friend was there. It was, and then it was getting stuff ready to barbecue and stuff like that. But it didn't set well with me. Not because I felt like he was disrespecting my father. I just was curious as to why he felt like it was trivial or it was some bullshit. So I asked him further. I was like, so tell me, like when they were out, your peers were out marching and being proactive and risking their lives, what were you doing? And his answer was, he was like, man, I was chasing tail and trying to get some money. And I was like, so, and then I asked, so when they got the restaurants desegregated and you were allowed to vote based off their efforts, did you vote? He said, well, yeah, I voted. You know what I'm saying? I said, did you eat at the counters? He was like, yeah, I did, but I wasn't finna do that stupid shit they was doing. And I don't disrespect my elders, and I would have never said anything negative to my father's friend. But I gotta be completely honest with you. In my head, I was like, you bitch ass motherfucker. So you mean to tell me you trivialize what they were doing, but you gladly benefit from the effort and them risking their lives? So I remember asking my dad afterwards, how'd you feel about what your friend said? And he said, Marvin, I didn't pay that no mind. He said, I didn't pay it no mind back then. He was like, you got to understand, everybody went down. Everybody went down with the civil rights. They felt like we were reckless, or they felt like we was being stupid. But you got to understand, black people in Mississippi at that time were completely helpless. We had no voice. We were almost like pets. And the way it was explained to me at 19 years old, that if we could vote, we could change things. All I thought was, I got to do something. I didn't pay attention to what my friends were doing, but I got involved because I felt like it was important for me to try to affect my life and the life of my people. And so that's what I'm trying to say is that was during the civil rights era. These type of people exist. These type of people exist today. There's always going to be naysayers. There are always going to be negative people. There are always going to be people to second guess you, but they will gladly benefit from your efforts. We have these people in our families. We have these people on our jobs. We have these people in our clubs. We have these people in society when it comes to participating in the political process. Pay these people no mind. Do what you're supposed to do. Right where they're sitting at, they're going to be right there when you finish. Some people have to-do lists. Then some people have to-don't lists. Some people love to tell you what they're not going to do. They love to show you their to-don't list. I'm not doing this. I won't participate in this. I won't. I will not. You crazy. It couldn't be me. And then you ask them, well, what are you doing? But I'm not going to do what you're doing. And that's fine. You're not going to change these people's mind. Don't fuss with them. Don't fight with them. Keep it moving and do what you're supposed to do. Just hit that subscribe button. Share the video. Comment on the video if you agree. Comment if you don't agree. Until next time, this has been Marvin Hunter Speaks.